Okay. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't work, but I guess we can do it later.
Okay, so then I head back to the next step in Lens Studio. So what I will do here is I will fix my lighting on my body because it's creepy. So I will just go to the inspector panel after clicking the PBR right here, and then going to the lighting section here, uncheck this. Right now, my skin look okay. And then just going to add a little bit of shadow to make everything looks natural. So I will head to the NM group 0 again, and then on the inspector panel, you will see shadow mode. Click there on the caster. So let me dance back, and you will see now the shadow under me. I will head back to the slide. For some of you who get lost between this, you can also go to my template pack folder. And over there will be a folder called sample project. You have to close Lens Studio that you have problem with right now first, and then just show you a little bit here. You go to the template pack folder, go to sample project, and then you will have this sample with the Lens Studio icon. Just click that and you will have the similar project that I have already set for you. So maybe you can have a look at that as well. Is everything fine now? I will go back to Lens Studio. Okay, so it's almost all right now. What I will just do a little bit more is to make it a little bit more, fancy by adding some music. You can head over to the inspector panel, and then on the bottom you will see add component. Go there, click that, and go to the audio. Right now, there will be audio appear here. I have already prepared for you some music files, so you can go to choose audio track over here. Click it, add new, import file. Head back to my template pack folder, and then you will go to assets folder, and the folder number 4, which is music. Choose any one of that you like. I will choose the last one, and it will be there. The music is already added to our AR lens. You can test a little bit of the sound. I don't know if you hear this. I click that, and there is already music over here. And right now everything is fine. I will not leave the music here turned on because maybe it's annoying. I've turned it off. But what we will test now is we can, if you see on the right corner, right top corner of your screen, you will see push. Let's push your lens. If you click this, you can test the lens that you just create on the Snapchat in your phone already. It will send the test to your phone. And something we need to make sure every time when we create an AR in Lens Studio, we have to check a little bit on the upper left corner that the size of the AR that we created is not over 4 megabytes. Here you will see it here. Okay. Yeah, many things happen to everyone. So now, right here, I'll just change the icon of the lens a little bit for it to appear on our Snapchat. So I will head back. You can just choose whatever picture that you like, that you think represent your AR lens. And then make sure that the setting right here is set to rear camera. Click apply. We will publish the lens. We head to the publish lens and then click on this. And only thing that we need to do, if you want to add tags, you can do it later on your own page. And I just submit it. Wait just a little bit. In 1 minute, your lens will be published. Okay, so for me now, I have published all my lens. It's online now, and I have snap code. They send me snap code. For you, you can download the snap code and then send it to your friend. But for now, we finished with the lens studio part. I'm not sure how you guys are doing. Can you tell me a little bit if most of you still following, or most of you get lost? Is lens only meant for Snapchat? Yeah. They are competitors, so it's different platform. We cannot publish it as Instagram filter, but what we can do is we can record, the thing that we have, our lens, record in video, and then this video that recorded, you can download it back to your mobile, and then you can share across platform if you want to share it on Instagram, Facebook, or anywhere else. Okay, so anyone that lost, you can try with the project that I give it on the template pack. So you can go to template pack, sample project, and then go to the sample file with the Lens Studio icon, and you can try to publish the lens. I just show the publishing page on here, so probably you can use the sample project that I provided to publish it.
So everyone, don't panic. I'm sure you all have experience, when you learn Photoshop or when you go at school and they try and teach you, like, even when it's face-to-face learning a software, I don't believe that I have ever really got it the first time. So it really just takes some practice. So we will send you the file, you will have the video, and then you can do it at your own time. You can spend the entire week making your avatar. You can even spend the next 3 months doing your avatar.
Yeah.
So I really wouldn't panic about not getting it straight away. Just, let it come at you, kind of embrace the getting lost moment. It's a beautiful, experience.
Yeah.
I mean, some people are really good with software, I must say, like, I'm sure, Sufee, you are one of those. Me, I have always, it's always been a nightmare for me, always, when I try and learn anything, Photoshop, it took me about 3 years, just saying. Not that it would take us 3 years to make the avatar, but.
Yeah, I knew it's gonna happen because just a few days ago, I also get into some tutorial that I was trying to follow along, so I was lost in the process as well. That one was even more complicated, so yeah, this one somehow I'm trying to simplify it, but yeah, I understand.
But,
So
but
I have, yeah.
but like I mentioned, everyone, again, like if you go back to the email that I sent on Saturday, there is a reading list material for Sufee workshop. What we will do is after this workshop, within a day or two, we will update it with the latest PowerPoint that Sufee has just presented, and we'll also update all of the assets and everything else. So it will all be in there. And then if Sufee, you're okay with it and you're happy with the recording, then we will put it as well on the Instagram.
Yeah, I think, of course. Yeah.
And you can just redo it again and again and again.
And also, I think that you will feel like more motivated if you have your own, you know, avatar. If you scan yourself, and then yeah.
I mean, I'm totally with you here, Ina. Like, I also want my avatar big time.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to see. Like, you know, most of you, if you can put it there, I'm excited to see it. Okay, so we are now. I think that if you already try to publish it, I can go to in this session. The main focus is for you to see the overall flow of the workflow, so that you can do it again for your own avatar. So if you don't follow along, yeah, we can just get back to the document and then do it in your time. I think that the next thing that maybe we can keep on explaining about how to get your avatar for the next time after this. And what will the Displayland application that we're gonna install? Unfortunately, because of this kind of application relying somehow on new technology, that the phone has to be the AR, you know, AR technology inside. So not all the phone, maybe not all the phone right now you have it, but I think let's try it. Let's try if you can download and have it work. So I just think that most of the latest phone will work for sure. Right now, just head back to the slide that I explained about the workflow for a little bit to remind you. What we'll do after this workshop, if you want to create your own avatar, you need to get your own body in 3D. Again, we will use Displayland application, and then we will use, we will need to optimize the 3D file. I'm gonna explain about the scanning on Displayland a little bit. When you will scan your own body, the most important thing about it is you have to pose in 3 shape, in T-pose like this, and try to be still, not moving, until the person who scanned you finish the scanning. Okay, the reason why we have to pose in this T-pose, because when we get it to Mixamo, the software will detect the skeleton and be able to, you know, move you in animation. The second important thing when you scan is you will need the light. So be sure that you are in a place that have good lighting, or even fair lighting, like in your room in the daylight time is okay. And the people who scan you need to surround, how to say, walk around you in order to scan you from every angle. I will just switch the presentation to my phone a little bit to show you how I scan, how I do the 3D scanning on my phone. So So right now on the screen, you're supposed to see my my phone screen. I head to the display land application. And in this application, you will need to create a login name and ID. So I have it already, so I can show you quickly. We will go to the plus icon there to create the new scan. And I will scan this one right here. What you do is very simple. You can just go to tap the capture button, begin, and you walk around to scan your object in every angle. It's like you have to make sure that the phone see, you know, the thing that you scan in every angle, so that some part of it will not miss. You see the dot pop-ups on the screen. It's just to remind you that what the phone already captured. Yeah.
This is amazing,
Okay.
Sufee. We are living it. We're living it quietly, but we are all living it. This is incredible. All of these dots on this object is.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, when you see that it's reach the minimum, you will see on my phone the line, the purple line, it reached the minimum. So you can just pause it by clicking the same button, name it whatever. I name it grade, then skip for now, and upload now. You can go to upload now, and it's gonna upload and process in your phone. So yeah, this is finished. I hope that I have someone here to, you know, show you how to walk around someone, show you how to scan the people, but it's just the same thing. You just need a little bit space, another person, and the phone that work with this. So a little bit to note here, because for some reason this application, in order to be able to download back the thing that you already scanned, you will need to set the privacy setting into, if you see on the screen, the visibility, you need to set it to personal, and then next. When you already set it to personal, you will be able to, you know, download back the OBJ file right here. When you want to download it back, you see the download mesh button. Click the download mesh button, and you need to choose OBJ 3D mesh and send link wherever you want to send it to. I choose my mail, and it will send the file to your email. Then you can download back the 3D file. Okay, so we are done with the scanning. Any question on the scanning part?
It's a question from Beck, actually, which is a good one. Beck.
Oh,
Are you here?
Yes, I'm here. It's just a question
yes.
with regard to, like, if you live alone, could you put the camera, say, like in the middle of your room, and then the person like moves around it, or would it just look completely bizarre?
Can you say again? Sorry.
Okay, so like, let me put my pencil here. So say like if this is like, say if I live by myself, say if my pencil is the like the phone or the iPad, whatever I'm scanning with, if I move around camera, I'm assuming it's not going to look totally the same, but how would you maybe scan yourself if you live by yourself?
Oh, we will actually need another person in order to scan you.
Okay.
We will need 2 people here. I mean, if you because the next session will be on the 6th, and I think that we have some room of time to, I don't know if how your situation right there, if you will be able to find some friend to scan you.
Yeah, I've got a housemate. I was just wondering if somebody didn't have a housemate.
Yeah, that would be great. I mean, it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Let's
you.
try it. Yeah.
So basically, everyone, you can experiment every single way so that you can get, your body scanned. Now, let's see what you come up with.
Yeah, I really want to see it. The next thing, then we will go to the optimization part of the model. Then I'll show you. Let me get back to the screen for a bit. So, okay. So we're done with the scanning. I believe it's not difficult. Really, when you do it by your own, it's very simple. The application, they made it simple. So when we get the 3D object file from the scan already, we will have to optimize the file by using this application called Mesh Mixer. This is the second step of the overall workflow. What we will need to do with this is, because if you look at this image, the first image, when we capture when we scan our body, it's not only capture ourselves, but it will capture the whole thing that the camera see. So you have like the building with you probably. So we have to get rid of that. And also we need to adjust and level, make it face to the right direction, to prepare this file to be ready to get into the mixer mode. I will show you how to do it together here too. So let's see what it's look like. If you go to the template pack folder and you go to the assets, I mean, right now we can do it together if you have downloaded the Mesh Mixer program already. You will go to the asset folder, and then you will go to the 3D scan raw folder. Right there, you will have all the file there, and this one I show you how it looks after cleaning. We will get this kind of cleanup model. And if you haven't cleaned your 3D model yet, it's gonna be like look like this. So it's like everything is there. Oh, okay. So if you see on your screen, our target model is very small right now. So we will need to clean up. What we will use, let me get back to the slide a little bit. How we control it. we will not use so many things. We will use only some simple way to control it. Let me show you in the software. We will clear up the environment. So we will choose select, go to lasso, and just click to draw the line around the body. We will go to select, modify, invert, because if we zoom out, just to mention, in the corner of my screen, you see this yellow box that's you can see what button that I click it on right now. So we go to modify, invert, to make it select the surrounding that is not our body. And then we will go to edit, select, edit, and then discard. So it will erase the environment that we don't want. We will keep doing this step till we can clean up most of the surrounding. Select, modify, invert. I will make the size bigger so everyone can see. I mean, no worry if this step gonna confuse you a little bit for the people who are not familiar with 3D software at all. This is the most simple one that I choose. But I mean, during the time that you practice, if you have problem with it, you can also send me your file back and forth, and I will try to make it possible for everyone to get your 3D model. Mm. Just trying to not cut the part of your body out. Okay, so I clear out of the environments. Okay, this part have you need to spend a little bit time with it and concentrate a little bit. So, yeah. After you clear out all of this mess around the body, now you have to make sure that your model is centered and face to the right direction. So what you do is you will go to this on the top right corner. You see the box here, the cube, and you try to make it face the front. You select the font like this. How to zoom out and zoom in is you need to scroll on your mouse. And how to pan on the mixer, you need to click the right click and drag it. So so when you click on the front, this is you are facing the front, and you will go to edit. If your model is not facing front, go to edit and go to transform. Use the right click to pan up and just rotate it by clicking. I'm not sure what to call this one, but just click and pan this as you see on the monitor. Move it and make sure that the red dot is in the center between your leg. And make sure by clicking right mouse again that the ground, that you are stepping on the ground like this. Transform. Okay, so this is supposed to be okay. You the next thing is you want to export this file. Go to File, Export, and export it to some destination. You will export. Just make sure that it's the format is OBJ. Click Save. And now you will get the file that is ready to get into Mixamo. So this is all about the cleanup process. So right now you have the avatar that is ready to go into making it into AR. Just the first two steps that we do in this session. So any question on this? Yeah, you can use Blender. Me, I'm not how to say, I'm not specialized in the 3D modeling software, and I'm just an artist who can mix things around. So I'm not using Blender, but you can use Blender for sure to do this. Just the mesh mixer UI is somehow simple, and I think that everyone can do it very easily. Mesh lab could be used too. And after this session, I mean, you will go to scan yourself, and if there is any problem about the optimizing process like this, you can ask me. You can ask me. I mean, for the researcher group, I'm already in the WhatsApp group, but for the external attendee to this workshop, you can reach out to me also to the how should we do it, Nelly? I just asked if they have any questions, should they email it to the University of the Underground email, or hello? Anyways, any question regarding this workshop? If you have anything that is about AR, VR that you want to know more than about the avatar stuff, you can ask me too, if I can answer. Okay.
Sufee, I have a small detail I'd like to ask.
Yes, yes.
It's about the PNG texture file, that it has like a weird or an interesting separation of the pictures that you did. How do they like sort that? I don't know if that's your, like, if you know anything about this. It's just that you have bigger pictures and then they get smaller and smaller, and I wonder what exactly is this algorithm?
Oh, okay. So you mean the file that is the raw file from the scan, right? And you see the texture file, the weird texture file over there. Let me open this. I think you mean this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just capture like everything. I'm not an expert in 3D modeling stuff, so I cannot really explain this. But yeah, I mean, after you clean up this this file, like what we did in the mesh mixer, this PNG still be the same, but it know how to map in on your body. I mean, if anyone else here familiar more with the 3D file system, maybe someone else can join to explain as well.
It would be fun also to play around with this and try to make other PNG files mapped.
Yeah, please. I wanna see if you be able to, you know, have fun with dressing up and create some theme with the avatar that you will scan. It's gonna be cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you also apply this workflow to like other studio platforms? To say, like, if you didn't want to do it on Snapchat, you could maybe do it on the Instagram platform. Is it Spark AR Studio?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and would you use the same workflow like with the 3D scanning with Maximo, and then the other one you showed us too?
I think that you can do. I think actually I tried before. You can actually do it on the Facebook and Instagram platform, which is Spark AR, but the process will be a little bit more different. It's a little bit different because there on the Spark AR, I don't think that they have some template that we can just replace the model in this easily.
Yeah.
So yeah, it needs to be a little bit, you have to play around with it a little bit, but I remember that it didn't, it's not difficult to have it work there. But for some reason, I you can test around and compare, but I just like the, how to say, the quality of the Lens Studio when you record the video is somehow look more natural over here. So I choose to use this Lens Studio in the workshop. It's also easy too.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I think we finished a little bit faster than I thought, but I mean, if you can, you have my avatar, if you can dance with my avatar and record and send me, it would be so fun.